And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Feel the funk blast! Feel the funk blast! Feel the funk blast! Yo. I'll be walking calm like a dog, my evidence fearless. One more return to world like power home from Paris. Like steel from the furnace, I was born landless. This is the native song, born of some father's gods. From the cities and the cities remain. Same bodies, very hungry, but with different last names. Their vultures rhyming everything, leave nothing but change. Pick a point on the globe, there's some pictures to say. There's a bank, there's a church, a myth and a hoax, a mall and a loan, a child and a bird. There's a widow, pink parrot, a rebel to tame, a white-hooded judge, a syringe in a vein. And a ride be the rhyme of the unheard. What you say, what you say, what you say, what? What you say, what you say, what you say, what? What you say, what you say, what you say, what? What you say, what you say, what you say, what? We're cool like a bomb. Like a bomb! This ain't subliminal. Feel the critical mass approach rising. Roots of the condemned sound of America's demising. The anti-red rock shocker, yes, I stay fine. Hope lies in the smooth living brother of empires. Yes, back through the shanties and the cities remain. Same bodies, very hungry, but with different last names. Their vultures robbing everyone, and nothing but change. Pick a boy here at home. Yes, the picture's the same. There's a field full of slaves, some corn and some debt. There's a ditch full of bodies, the check for the rent. There's the tap, the phone, the silence of stone, the no black screen, every feeling like home. Alright, the ride of the unheard. What you say, what you say, what you say, what? What you say, what you say, what you say, what? What you say, what you say, what you say, what?
How bad?
What you say, what you say?
Now the mics are on. When I yell, how bad?
I was going to give one more. Calm like a bomb.
You're calm like a bomb. It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson.
Sure as shit.
Fucking joining us right now.
Yeah.
Brand new special on Netflix.com.
We had a long intro. Did a long intro so we could let him get settled. Oh, there it is.
Welcome, my son.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, finish with your intro.
Welcome to the machine.
Great intro.
Oh, I love it.
If you don't have that in every, you got to have that as a drop.
It's so eerie.
I love it.
Everybody, it is the machine. Bert Kreischer joins us in
Yes.
studio.
Secret Time streaming right now on Netflix. Go watch it. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Check
you
it
so
out.
much. You posted something on your Insta stories.
Oh, yeah,
of it.
I watched it in, I was at Helium in Philly where you recorded it, and I watched it, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's at the Trough.
You did yours at the Trough.
Yeah, I did my hours. It's fucking awesome. It came
Love
out,
that space.
Dude, it looks great, man.
Can I tell you my favorite thing about my special? This is the silliest thing in the world. Is they wanted to do a smoke machine, but the smoke machines give me asthma. So I told them you can't do the smoke machine. And they're like, well, wait, we've paid for a smoke machine. I go, just don't do it. And they're like, well, what will be behind you? I go, nothing, I guess. But because the place is so old, you see dust particles going up in the lights. And I got high and watched my own special with like 30 people. And all I could look at was the dust particles.
Yeah.
I was loving it.
You're like, this is badass.
This place is a relic.
There you go. There's spirits behind us. We can't use smoke machine. Wait, so if you used the smoke machine, would you be like Like halfway?
I would have had an asthma attack.
Oh man, that'd be fucking intense.
They almost plugged in. I go, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Smoke machine." And I was like, "No."
What if you didn't clear that and you're just doing your special? All of a sudden, you just see it creeping out under you, like, and you're like,
You walk out, you go, I hope this is natural fog. I hope this is natural.
God, I hope there's an evil spirit behind me. It's like, it's fucking seeping in through the bottom.
The worst part is I did 2 shows that night. The first show fucking sucked. I sucked.
Really?
I sucked. I made a joke to my buddy Tony. You know Tony Hernandez?
Yeah.
Jack's Media. I made a joke and he goes, do you ever like bomb? I go, dude, I've had sets where it's so bad where you're walking and you go to say your punchline and you step on the mic cord and the mic goes away from your mouth.
Yeah.
And that happened.
No.
That happened. I mean, it was such a bad set. It was raining. The generator went out. And the crowd had to wait in the rain for an hour and a half.
So you just soaked your audience.
Soaked them. They brought them in wet. Everyone's fucking pissed. They had to kick 2 people out of the show. That's how bad it was.
Before it started?
During it. They were heckling during it.
What?
The first show was so bad.
What did you get heckled?
I have no idea. The guy just didn't like what something I
That
said.
didn't happen.
Fuck you!
They're doing
Shirt
fact checks
back
on you.
Shirt back on!
That wasn't World War II. That was World War I, asshole.
My socks are wet. You suck.
I told my wife, I said, hey, keep a notepad of like, if I flub a line so I can pick it up in the second show.
Yeah.
She walked into the green room, all my agents, my managers, and Tony, and goes, I don't even know where to start. That's how bad the first show was.
Really?
The first show was so bad that my buddy Pete Whalen, who's a professor at Penn State, texted me the next Monday, because I came home like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
And he goes, I had some kids go to the first show. Let's pray to God your second show was good.
Jesus.
Like, it was that bad.
Can I ask you something as someone that knows that theater? Those steps up to the green room are very long and scary. Dude. So after that first show, were you like, what the fuck? It's like you're climbing a side of a mountain.
So first show.
You came up, and when you and Christine came to the dressing room.
Yeah.
They're fucking steep as shit.
First show mistake I made is when you walk out those steps. So for everyone understanding, the steps to where the green room and where everything is are like, they're like 30 steps and they're really steep, but they're still like 20 yards behind the stage.
Yeah.
But when you walk out that door, everyone in the theater sees you.
Yeah. You can just see the whole thing.
So I made the mistake on the first show of coming out and everyone saw me and they had a spotlight and the stairs, and it took me a solid fucking 45 seconds to get to the stage.
You side reclining like a goat, like you see on nature shows where they're like, here comes Bert Kreischer off the mountain.
Dude, this is how bad it was. Is like, I remember when I did Last Comic Standing 2, they did this thing where they go, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Bert Kreischer on the stage, and we go, hold. And when the applause stopped, you go now. And you'd walk to silence. That same thing happened on that first show.
Yeah.
I walked out, they're like, the machine, and I come out and it's huge. By the time I'm halfway down the steps, the applause is dying. By the time I'm hitting the stage, it's silent. By the time I get to them, they're like, oh, here he is again.
Yeah.
I like the song stops playing and you're still like, hang on, these stairs are steep. Hang on. Hang on.
You go, guy at the bottom, 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Can you spot me?
I should have wore flats. Son of a bitch.
And when everything goes silent, you just hear your own breathing as you're walking. You're like,
Hang on. Are you saying those little things to yourself? Getting it? Hang on.
Here we go.
Getting it.
Here we go.
Hang on.
Over.
That one's rickety.
2 more. Okay.
This can't be.
Hey! You just gotta
This
go
place
up.
can't be up to fire code. Philly!
Flip it down.
But the second show was perfect.
So after the second show, you're like, all right.
I always said this because I was an athlete growing up. I always say I like pressure. I like to be put in this. I'm the guy that likes to get the ball with 2 seconds left in the game. I love that feeling. And man, I put it to I was like, wow, I just wasted a show. It was, I mean.
I just did the Netflix the half-hour thing, and like I felt the first one was pretty whiffed also. So
Yeah.
I did feel like that. Got to get the next
I
one.
love
for
that
sure.
feeling though.
Yeah,
I love
think
that
operate
feeling.
better on
I had a
it,
cup
too.
of coffee with Tony. We had a cup of coffee, and I just went out and after I told one joke, I knew I was like I just one joke. They started stomping, and I was like, oh, this is the show.
Yeah.
And then you just start going. I'm in the zone. It's an out of body experience. And then when I got off, I was so fucking giddy. The end of the specials, my favorite is I got off and they're still chanting the machine. And Tommy had told me, he goes, if you get off and they're still chanting the machine, go back on, start the machine story, and then cut the special to black right after that. So they're all chanting it, ripping their shirt off, the machine. So I come back out and spoiler alert, don't listen if you don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. I come back out and I go, when I was 22 years old, I got involved with the Russian Mafia. Here's how it happened, and we cut to black. And Tom, I'll to the day I die, I'll love Tom for that because it was the perfect way to end that special.
Yeah.
That's
fucking badass, and it's great that you wait for the second show and you're like, fuck this. If this goes bad, then what do you do? Because if that goes bad. I did the opposite thing with the Netflix half hour where I had so much fun on the first show unexpectedly that I started like riffing on the venue. I'm like, look at this fucking thing. This looks like it's in Tim Burton's Batman. And then I was like, well, this is going to be the show. I was like in it like, this is it. Yeah. Second show, all right, I'll change some stuff.
Meanwhile, fucking Bob Truckadere is in the balcony going, "This hilarious."
Bob Truckadere.
Oh, it's really funny.
This was the Lotus Club in L.A., so it was actually Edward Lotus watching. But Bob
Lotus?
Yeah, Bob Lotus.
Eddie Lotus?
Lotus pose?
Yeah. He goes, not in my club. How you saying it looks like a governor's ball? But then Netflix came back and they're like, hey, we're not going to use that set because you made fun of the venue. And you're like, that makes no sense.
Hey, Netflix, thanks for putting me up in this shit box.
Yeah.
Anywho.
You cheap fucks. Netflix, you cheap fucks.
Black Lou, are you getting booze? Are you getting booze right now?
I'm not, but I always can.
Oh, someone would love a cocktail.
Yeah.
I've been firing hot all fucking day.
I heard people,
Do you know how hard it is to talk to your publicist and get booked on this show?
Yeah.
I literally was like, hey, just want to make sure I'm not double booked. And by the way, I'm fucking coming back from Brooklyn going like, hey, can I just do the show? Do I need to be booked or? Oh my God.
Wait, really?
Because I reached out to my publicist because you got to send everything through them because it's like that's what they're getting hired for, I guess.
Yeah. They kind of oversee all that.
And nothing was happening. And I was like, I'm texting Jay. I'm like, I was kind of hoping that we'd do the show, maybe grab something to eat, maybe go down, something like that. What are you guys singing?
There was something where, like, Christine got something from the bookers today or something that was like, so Bert can do this. Like, I'm texting with him.
This is what happened is the publicist booked you on our show through the SiriusXM booker Roland for next week. I just explained to her, I was like, we love Bert. He has an open door. I just don't want to conflict with any other press he's doing. So it's all clear about, whenever you want to come on.
I thank you.
It's a game of telephone.
I love this. This is my favorite. This is my favorite show to do.
What dude? When you're in town, you're just on the show.
Thank you.
Promotion or not, but what's fun is like it's funny when you have friends with shows and you're like, hey, I want to do your show. Like Nate before has been like, I'm gonna be in town. You're like, you just show up at 6 and I'll see you downstairs and we'll go. You know everyone. Like that's what's crazy. Where it's like a publicist gets involved and they try to act professional. They're like, let me reach out to who their booker is. You're like, you just fucking just show up at Sirius and we're walking in and we'll hang out.
Oh, dude, this has been aggressive. This run, I've never been like this in my career where you get like the publicist.
Yeah.
I got like a makeup lady to come with me places. Dude, it was so uncomfortable. I did Theo's podcast and my publicist and my makeup lady came with me. And I was like, guys, I'm just going into this room with Theo. You need to stay outside.
Cheer.
This is really bad.
I love a
That's
fucking,
really great.
I love an
Are
entourage.
you guys on a break right now? I'm going to come in here and you're shining a little bit.
This is Karen. She actually fun thing. She worked on all the Lethal Weapons. She's just fucking blotting you. She's so like that.
Danny Glover is a nightmare.
She goes, I'll tell you this, Joe Pesci, an angel. Guy never forgets where he comes from.
Mel Gibson, anti-Semitic as he may be.
Yeah.
Bro,
a mensch.
Mel Gibson has legit. Can you believe are we talking about the Louis thing yet?
That he went back on stage?
Yeah. Were you there? I want to know what he said.
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there, but I was at the Cellar last night and talked to Mo Amir, who said he was there, and he said Louis went on stage and,
pulled his dick out and made
just
everybody
said,
watch
look at it! Look at it!
You want to see it?
It's bull.
I want to see some action out there! I want to see some action out there!
I'm in fucking purgatory!
The day destroys the night. Night divides the day.
He goes, Louis went on stage and did a full Jim Morrison Miami meltdown.
He did Morrison 69.
Yeah,
Did you see that he did a Jim Morrison meltdown?
He's just like,
Dade County cops came and got
That's
us.
the fifth. The Miami's 1969.
Jay showed me the scene literally fucking 2 hours ago. We were watching
I
it.
told him my new favorite thing in the world. I go, I want to hear Dan's impression. Michelle Wolf does Morrison Miami 69.
She goes,
You're all slaves! You're all a bunch of fucking slaves! You're all slaves! You want to see some action? You want to see it? You want to see it? No rules!
did Michelle melt down in Miami?
I'm going to get my kicks for the whole shit down burn. Everyone's fucking! You want to see some action? I'm talking about love! 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 You want to fuck? Oh, yeah!
Yeah, dude.
Bring up the Morrison speech.
Oh, that's great.
It's great. Damn, following along doing it.
Are they? I mean, they're making this like a real big story that he came back and did a set. Huh?
Dude, Michael Ian Black got fucking lit up today because all he said was, "I think there should be a path to redemption."
Yeah,
that's all he said.
Really?
I mean, look, I don't know. I didn't read all of his tweets, but I like Michael Ian Black. He's a friend of mine.
Because girls need to watch. You go, Bert, you should have read a little bit ahead.
Dude, I did an interview today.
Yeah.
And I when that shit happened with that, I don't know what we can. I'm assuming we can talk about everything, but
yeah,
when the Legion of Skanks had that Proud Boy thing go down,
yeah,
and everyone was boycotting
the Creek,
yeah, I got defensive of the Creek. So I like that place, and I like Rebecca. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah. No, and I was like, yeah. And I did this thing on my I have 2 podcasts. I do my regular podcast with everyone, and then I do one called Open Tabs. And I had open tabbed a bunch of Proud Boy fights. And I went on Slate. I went on like a liberal podcast today, and they're like, so are you like, what's up with the Proud Boys? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm such a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
But I like Googled all these Proud Boy fights versus Antifa.
Yeah.
And just been commentating on them. And then they were like, are you a Proud Boy? Are your fans Proud Boys? And I was like, I don't know. What am I saying? And I just fucking shut the fuck up.
Like, maybe some.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
well, it's so confusing to
it's
be like,
such a small faction of the world, number one.
But it's also the thing, it's like, I don't think you're outwardly marketing towards that.
Yeah.
And not only that, but it's like,
what he said was,
ladies, gentlemen, Proud Boys, I'd like to tell you a story.
Yeah.
This guy was actually a really good interviewer. I forget his name. It was on The Gist. He's a really good interviewer. And the thing was, I hadn't really done any research on anything. I just started watching videos, and there's this one guy, Tiny, that's a Proud Boy. I think he's like Samoan.
Yeah.
And he just lights motherfuckers up.
Well, that's what's so funny about us is like, we just want to watch internet fights, and then there's like a political message behind it. You go, oh, dude, I was just watching like some Kimbo Slice shit. Like if they told you, like, Kimbo Slice is a black Israelite.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't like when people be like, oh no, he just wears a cool chain and fucking knocks motherfuckers through fences.
They started macing him and he opened his fucking mouth up. He didn't give a shit.
Yeah. Like,
oh, is this Tiny?
Wait, so it's not white pride. His version of Proud Boy is not white pride.
I don't know. You know what?
I'm
the wrong person to talk about any of this. And I said this on this podcast today. I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah.
I mean, all I know is that like, I had these 2 Proud Boys come on my show, and they gave me a Proud Boy coin.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's badass. And then my dad saw it and was like, are you a fucking Proud Boy? And I was like, what? and then my dad got really pissed. He's like, get rid of that fucking coin.
Yeah.
You can't have that. Like, that's like having like a clan thing, but it just looked, it's a challenge coin.
Yeah.
It looked cool as fuck.
Here's the thing, it probably was cool.
It's like when Lemmy bought like the like when Lemmy was into like war artifacts or whatever, and they're like, are you a Nazi? And he's like, I just got a lot of Nazi things.
Is this the guy from is this the guy?
Yeah, Mike Pesca.
He's really a great guy, and he's a great interviewer, and you should have him on the show.
But
he's smart as fuck.
So this is the podcast that you did today, where he brought up the fact that you watched.
But he wasn't being a dick.
No, I got you, Bumps. I think the Proud Boys thing, the best way I can probably explain it is, I guess there's people involved in that have perverted it to be like a white supremacy thing, but there's so many not white Proud Boy guys. Now, here's the thing. I say that the whole thing, to me, to join a group, there's an initiation for it. It's just such the queefiest thing I could think of.
Yeah.
So I'm whatever about it, but if that's what you want to do, go for it. Their belief is that their whole thing is based off of Western chauvinism. So it's that the woman, not that a woman's a piece of shit and should only be cooking and cleaning and taking care of babies. They're like, that's the awesome thing that women are able to do and take care and raise a family, and a man goes out and works. Now, I don't subscribe to any of what they're saying.
Yeah.
But that's the ultimate thing of what these what they like to go out there and spark about. Now, if there's a racist thing to it, I think that would just sort of like being like saying like all Yankees fans are racist, and you go, yeah, he goes, you're gonna say there's no white supremacists that are Yankees fans? Like, yeah, probably there are, but you can't just say that all Yankees fans are racist.
It's gotta be a weird place to be though, like a white supremacist and you're a fan of the Yankees, and there's bringing in Dominican sluggers, and you're like, I am so enraged, but this guy drops bombs.
If you're not a racist Proud Boy, or a white supremacist Proud Boy, I don't know. It must be really worth it to be in the Proud Boys for something that you would sit through people constantly coming down that group. Like, why wouldn't you just be like, If they came to me and go, if you don't denounce the Proud Boys, you're a racist, I'll go, I denounce the Proud Boys.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a shit?
I was thinking of how much harder it is to be a racist sports fan, because then your ideologies clash almost immediately, where you're like, these stupid blacks, God, that guy can just fucking go, can he?
But when they lose, it gives you a good excuse to win. He goes, I knew it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I trust him to win it.
Yeah.
Dude, there's an old clip. I was laying in bed. My daughter came in bed and got in bed with me early in the morning. Sometimes I listen to podcasts or I listen to old O&A, right?
Yeah.
There's a clip about Patrice O'Neal, how he says that Asians are, I think, basically animals. And he's not, like, this is way before you could have gotten in trouble with this.
He was very racist about Asians.
It was so racist. It was not even like undertones. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it's like, he's like, they suck. I fucking hate them. And I'm listening because it's Patrice and my daughter's hearing it. I think she's asleep. She's like, Dad, who is this guy?
Yeah. You go, oh man, that's like if you put on Pryor's Live and Smoking and someone walks in and he goes like, oh yeah, you know, you suck too many dicks, get addicted to that shit. And you go, who's this? You go, this is the greatest comedian of all.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, the beginning of Raw.
Oh, dude, it's where he's talking about which one? Raw, when he's talking about coming to San Francisco.
And then he goes,
actual fag on the car. Go, woo, pull over.
You haven't seen it in a while.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The first 15 seconds of Eddie Murphy, the first one, the one where he's in the red outfit.
It's delirious.
Delirious.
Yeah. He keeps.
I gotta move around because faggots be looking at my ass.
Yeah.
You're like,
and he goes,
what?
You start having them dreams that everybody. Yeah.
That was my big gripe with the comic strip up here in New York. Like,
that was
banned from working there because I made sure William Stevenson didn't get beat up for calling a woman a cunt.
Yeah.
And then they told me I was like a piece of shit for trying to help him and make sure the club didn't get sued.
That was right when the show started.
Yeah, and then when there were a whole argument about...
Is this it?
It was their big argument about that word and that word cunt. And
I call Chelsea Handler a cunt in my special.
Yeah, and then
I like her. I have a crush on her, kind of.
And you're not on Netflix anymore.
And her dog's name's Bert. And so every time I hear her in her Instagram stories, go, Bert, get in bed with me. And I'm like...
Yeah, okay.
But I pointed out that the Richie Tinkin, the owner of the comic strip,
yeah,
it was also Eddie Murphy's, like, he's like walking him in that video to the stage. Richie Tinkin and both of his specials, and they have the albums on the wall, like the gold albums. And I was like, "Well, you're worried about the word cunt?" He goes, "Both of those albums, there's 3 tracks total that say the word faggots printed on like the disc."
Yeah,
and it's like,
It's Faggots and Faggots Revisited.
Yep.
Faggots Revisited might be the greatest title. I know.
That's when I tell the story. That's why I say Faggots Revisited.
Yeah, he goes, okay. Well, there's also Chink and then Return to Chinkland, where you're like, I don't even think.
Faggots Revisited is on the next album.
Faggots Revisited is more of a concept album.
Just in doing stand up, you would never do one chunk and then do it again later, like do another.
A revisited.
Guys, forgot to mention this about faggots.
Guys, I got Dating's Weird. Dating's Weird Revisited.
Guys, I hate to jump back into I hate to jump back into the faggots thing, but did you guys know they fuck each other's mouths too?
He goes, ew.
I thought it was all butt shit, but I got 15 more minutes of mouth stuff.
Guys, I'm looking at.
Can you imagine getting dude pubes in your teeth, man?
I'm looking at a whole different angle on this dick on dick sex, and I need to revisit it. I mean, heavily revisit. Play the beginning because you had it up. Mm-hmm. I mean, what is it, 22? 22
years old.
Just
Pete Davidson right here.
2 years younger right now.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson's 24.
Oh, wow. Look at this. This is straight up rock star shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's got a velvet stage.
When I feel the heat on my ass,
Preacher.
I switch it.
Dude, I lack so much confidence that I'd have to go right out to the mic and just be like, hi, I'm talking, please like me, reinforce that you like me. He's just like walking around like, huh?
I actually consciously didn't do what he did on my special because I've seen
leather, all leather.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Oh, he's got the fucking belt pegged.
Far too kind. Before I even get started, I want to say, how about big round of applause for the Bus Boys?
Bus Boys out there clearing
Have you ever heard Charlie Murphy's Bus Boys story?
About the band?
No, about the jacket?
No.
Put a pin in that. That's the best story ever told. The best story ever told. Keep going. Let's hear him.
And get some rules. I got some rules when I throw down. When I do my stand-up, I got rules and shit.
Oh, wow.
Straight up.
Faggots aren't allowed to look at my ass while I'm on stage.
I mean, just coming out the gates. Dude, just coming out the gates, you're going like, woof.
That's why I keep moving while I'm up here.
Could you, if you drop that, if you drop that in an arena now, if you walked out and said that, everyone would be like, what's up? What?
Luke, can you make it a drop though?
Yeah.
I got one rule: faggots can't be looking at my ass when I'm up here. I want that to play.
And then crickets.
On every or just
a smattering of applause.
It's just a bunch of like sad like. Oh.
Yeah.
Can you show all Eddie Murphy clips, but with the audience reaction of Hannah Gadsby's Nanette?
Yeah, they go.
That's one of the funniest things.
Oh yes, just flip it. Give her all the delirious pops.
Oh.
Yeah, that clap.
Do you have any of our Hannah Gadsby Def Jam?
I'd have to look for it.
Oh.
Just
gonna give Bert a little
22 years
I've seen
old.
it. I've seen it. Are you kidding me? I was one of my favorite things I've ever seen.
Faggots Revisited.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Faggots Revisited.
Waiting for a long time.
Sexual prime. That looks. You're like, hey, are you gay? If your first track's called Faggots Revisited, sexual. What was it?
Y'all thought I was
sexual
done.
crime.
There's all kinds of freaky deaky fag shit you can talk about.
I gotta come back because they look so beautiful when they do it. Like a guy that keeps talking about it because he clearly wants to do it.
Nah, I know I talked about this last time.
You ever
But
see
these faggots now on crazy accent.
You ever smelled it? He goes, smells good. What? Yeah.
Butt fuck smell better than y'all think.
He goes, butt fuck ain't that bad. It's kind of pleasant. You're like, Eddie, I feel like you're bringing it up all the time, like you might be gay. He goes,
This crazy
what?
faggot come tell me you got to breathe into it. So I breathe into it,
Yeah.
and it went in. It went in.
You ever had a pop? Ooh. Like, what did you say? And he goes, no, I'm doing an impression of a gay guy. I don't think you are. I think you're gay. That is the funny thing. Like when people keep bringing up the same thing, where you're like, hey, do you really just want to talk about this or what's going on?
Especially with Eddie Murphy too. It's like he couldn't dress gay or technically. I mean, he's missing a mesh tank top for sure, but that's it.
Can you imagine how much the busboys must have hated hip hop?
Oh yeah.
This is what they were doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, George Thorogood music.
Yeah.
Oh,
downtown.
They're doing steps.
Yeah.
Coming out.
By the way, it's not even the best. It's not even the best black guy "Boys Are Back in Town" song.
No.
Thin Lizzy.
Yeah.
Boys are back. Way better.
Way better.
But it's so funny that they're like, guys, I see a 20, 30-year career out of this kind of music. And then hip-hop comes along.
I feel like this is a band that...
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, I feel like this is like a band that would like play at like my summer camp when I was younger.
Oh, do you kidding me? I bet we could book him for a wedding.
But you've never heard Charlie Murphy's busboy jacket story?
Oh, please.
Hey, can you pull up, it's just type in Burt, Charlie Murphy. It's got to come up. I think I edited it.
Oh, it's YouTube.
I edited it so people could see it. It's on my YouTube, I think, maybe. Charlie Murphy busboy. It's the reason. It's what inspires me to do stand-up.
Really?
No joke. This story is so good because it's like, I like a story that's just soft. It doesn't need to kill you. Doesn't need to murder you. It just is like a story. You listen and then you go, it's such a good story. And it's just, I think we've all been there. By the way, I'm now overway explaining it.
Yeah.
Are we getting booze? All right, let's. Yeah. I put it on my Facebook.
Tell me what to type in one more time.
What?
Tell me what to type in one more time.
I think you just had it.
Is on Facebook?
I think it's on my Facebook. Burt, Charlie Murphy.
Should we take our first break while she tries to find them?
Yeah, that's fine. We're going to take our first break. The machine.
We're hanging out.
Burt Kreischer hanging out.
We're getting some booze.
We're getting some booze. Also, when we come back at some point, I saw a thing on Facebook today that said how to name your Netflix special.
That's it. Yeah. How to name your Netflix special?
Yeah, there's a formula. You know, like the porn formula was your first pet and the block you grew up on. The Netflix special is, I don't want to say it yet because I want us to all do it fresh.
Good cliffhanger.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whitney Cummings said you should have called yours Belly Laughs.
I was
like,
bad.
Fuck, it would have been good.
Secret Time's great.
Secret Time is great.
Secret Time.
Love it, keep laying
Some
it out
guy
there.
hit me on the hashtag Secret Time today. He goes, Secret Time when I was a kid one time. I was so excited I jacked off and tasted my own cum. I was like, that's what I'm looking for.
You go, hashtag super secret time. Hashtag hold that one onto yourself, bud. You're tasting your own product? That's fucking crazy. Dude, you never get high on your own supply.
And I've had to cut back on salt since.
He goes, let me tell you this. Now I just snowball myself. I just come to my own hand and blast it.
We'll come back. We have the story too. Don't forget we have that story of the kid that freaks out when his mom or something catches him jacking it.
Oh yeah, the jacking video, the beat the meat.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, it's great.
We'll be right back. We're hanging out with the machine. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Man.
Ready.
You're 40 years old. You have high blood pressure. Walk that fucking bike home. It's one of the best stories ever told in the show. Bert Kreischer joins us. The machine.
That story's never made it to stage. It'll never be as good as that one moment we shared it.
It was so great.
Unbelievable. I'm coughing.
Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Big J. Oakerson, Dan Soder.
How you doing?
Hanging out with Bert Kreischer. His new special, Secret Time, streaming right now on Netflix.
One of my new favorite
Real quick
terms
before we
is
jump into naming our Netflix specials, because this was, I did it for myself, and it was actually kind of weirdly fun.
Real? It does, so it kind of works? I was going to say, off Secret Time, Bert gave me a new favorite term, hint of cunt.
That's my wife.
Dude, I love it because you nailed it. You're like, yeah, every guy wants that you want a little grating edge where you're kind of like, all right, motherfucker.
Mark Norman gave me the line. He goes, because I was running it with Mark at the Wilbur with my wife.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, man, when I was just riffing, I didn't know the bit, but I go, it's like my wife, like you can definitely summon the cunt, like if you just talk down to her and you're a man. Mm-hmm. And he goes, Mark, well, unlike Candyman, you just got to say it once.
Yeah.
And I put the line right in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got a perfect line, you fatty.
Mark my cock.
Yeah. Dude, a torso on that kid. I learned that at Bonnaroo. He stripped his shirt off.
He's got a nice body on him.
He's got a great body. I want to get back to there.
Yeah, you want to get Mark Norman's skateboarder body?
I want to be like Kevin Smith. Is that your real head kind of body?
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Smith has lost so much fucking weight.
Has he?
Dude, he looks amazing.
I haven't seen a picture of Kevin Smith in a while.
Yeah,
Can we see him real quick? I know we're
going
going
to
to go.
attack, right?
Yeah, he had a heart attack right after he did a show.
Todd Glass, man. Todd Glass lost a ton of weight and stayed in great shape.
Todd Glass is in. Wait, Todd Glass has always been in shape, right?
No. He was heavy. He had a heart attack.
You thinking of Ian Bagg?
No,
Todd Glass.
Todd Glass?
For real?
Yeah, like look at
Yeah.
Kevin Smith.
wow.
Yeah, Kevin Smith looks great.
That's so weird.
Wait, can I show you the picture that?
It's weird that he dresses like that though. Still, because now it looks like almost like a big thing. Where you're
problem
like,
is, man,
were you a child yesterday, and now you're a grown adult?
Yeah,
funny
but
when
he
you don't-
does dress like a kid still.
When you don't know somebody one way, though, you start to realize their face somehow looks better, like heavier, though.
Yeah. There's people that have
I'm
that
worried
changed
about
for
that.
the
My
positive.
face, I think my face looks very different, even like now from when I did heavier, and like not that it doesn't look better, but it just looks.
You got good high cheekbones,
Thank you, Dad.
dude. I'll tell you this right now. You're
appreciate
effable as hell.
Thanks, bro.
Affable.
Effable. He's so
Did you
damn
see?
effable.
Did you see the picture of Ben Affleck going to rehab?
No.
I did, yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
Ben, is it puffy face? Is
No, it just. Oh man, I connected because my wife is Jennifer Gardner.
Oh, she's just like,
My wife is that woman. No, go to see if you can Jack in the Box, Jennifer Garner, Ben Affleck. Dude, I looked at that and I went, I'll be there one day.
just
Just my
be like-
wife and her friend Sandy up front, and they're getting me in and out. I'm not gonna go to fucking Jack in the Box.
Jack, come on,
look
Pat.
at him. Look at him. She's got her head down, and she's like, Ben Affleck, just eat this.
Yeah, here. I keep thinking you're saying
What is it?
I keep thinking you're saying Bella Fleck.
Bella Fleck. I am saying Bella Fleck.
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
Ben Affleck.
But Bella Fleck is the fucking isn't that like a banjo player?
Yeah, he plays with Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
I was a fan of his first.
Yeah. You go, I'm a bigger Bella Fleck than Ben Affleck.
I don't want to get too far away because I know he's on the phone here. We
Oh,
have
yeah.
somebody waiting on our phone here, so I don't want to run him so we could go back to talking about whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, back to just playtime.
Yeah, it's playtime. That's what the show is. But we have somebody I don't want to leave him on hold here. The campers have done a pretty cool thing and organized with Black Lou
Yeah.
a
Lewis Johnson took
Campers
over the
Fantasy Football. Campers Fantasy Football League.
The fall of 2018 saw Lewis Johnson attain power he would not soon lose. The Raiders of Oakland came to Minnesota with one goal in mind: to score the Gary's fantasy football team the most points possible. Well, the dude's on the phone, right?
He is indeed. Howard Bender, we have. Howard Bender from Fantasy Alarm with Howard Bender and Jim Bowden. Weekdays 4 to 6 Eastern on Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio, Sirius 210, XM 87. Howard, are you there, my friend?
Yeah, guys, I got to tell you, I was perfectly fine hanging out and listening because I've got a bunch of fantasy football team names now, like Proud Boy Jews and Devontae Parker's a faggot cunt. I mean, I'm like psyched right now.
Oh, wow. Those are some of the team names coming through?
Yeah, I'm actually renaming all my fantasy football team names this, right?
Oh, wow. You're getting aggressive. What an aggressive fantasy football name.
Throw it down.
I'd almost be like, I don't really know if I want to take part in fun fantasy football with a team that aggressive.
Now it goes, leading the league is learn the language or get the fuck out of the country.
Yeah.
Not in my backyard.
These cum suckers are up 56 to 17.
Yeah.
Come suckers.
Yeah.
God hates fags and the Seahawks.
It's back in the
I mean, for this guy's league, that actually might be perfect.
It's very, very possible. The Proud Boy Jews is hilarious. They got their own faction now. Yeah, we have. So what we have going on here, Howard, is we're about to pick the draft order of the campers. The campers, our listeners, Fantasy Football League. But Bert, in your special, at the end of it, it says special thanks. Second thing says the campers. That can't be.
No.
That
That's you
can't
guys.
be
That's
the
you
fan.
guys.
Is the fan? You're saying that?
You liar. I know.
No,
you.
I swear to God.
Bert, look at me. Bert, look at me.
All the fans
Bert,
of the
let me tell
Bonfire.
you, Bert, let me tell you right now. I'm a Bert Kreischer fan, so don't lie to me.
This is gonna hurt me.
Because you know what it is? It's his. It's so funny because there was a moment. The only reason I bring this up is there was a moment where I was like, oh, "That's so awesome."
Me too.
And then
Someone tweeted at me, and,
and then I go like this.
"How
I
cool,"
go,
and they meant it. The camper who tweeted it out
But
meant
it's-
it. Was like, "How cool is that?" Like Bert, like loves the
But as
fans so
someone-
much, and I went.
As someone
not like
that
a-
listens to his podcast, I know that that's what his wife and their friends call their group. So I know that from listening to his podcast.
Was
So
part
I
of it's like he did it in Philly. Maybe there was a lot of
let me
fans.
tell you-
there.
Crackle.
Yeah, let me tell you exactly what it was. When my dad lived in San Francisco, he worked at a liquor store named Dan's Liquors, and I thought he worked there because it was my name. And it was just because he was an alcoholic and they wanted to work at a liquor store. But But I was like, Dan's Liquors, yeah, Dad. Oh shit, same feeling when I was like the camp. Oh god, that's not meant for us at all.
Well, we have for the campers here to put in a bunch of team names.
Yeah.
And we're here to pick our top 3 kombucha. What the hell's that for?
Did you go opposite direction, Jacob?
You got your kombucha and kale.
Yeah.
What if you just? Oh, is that a brand new one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I always call my fantasy football team Sparkle Motion.
Sparkle Motion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm highly questioning your commitment to Sparkle Motion.
Yeah.
From Donnie Darko.
We need like ice and cups and blah,
And
blah,
soda
blah.
water and whatever.
Soda water and whatever. He's right.
Jacob was definitely right now walking down the hallway going,
I didn't fucking work in radio for fucking 20 years to be a goddamn waiter.
Be you, fucking
cool.
4 years, still paying off
fucking-
those goddamn debts. I'll
You
never get
goddamn
a debt.
you doped up clowns fall ass backward into a goddamn radio show. I gotta be a fucking waiter.
Fall ass backwards into a radio show.
That's what the fuck I gotta do. I'm a goddamn broadcaster.
we
You
call it-
fucking idiots.
Hope you guys find yourself on the ass end of a World Star Hip Hop video.
Yeah. He goes, oh, I love it. I love it. He goes, oh god, please, why can't an Uber driver just snap and murder these two fucks?
Fucking pussy.
Hope you,
whoa,
hope you fucking
Jacob!
choke on your goddamn munchkins.
Yeah.
Fucking faggot.
I'm Howard, so here.
Whoa.
Jesus,
Jacob gets pretty angry.
Public apology is going to be coming from him soon.
Yeah.
Howard, we have our top 3 picked out already, and we are to announce those now.
Yes. We,
What the first?
But before the show, I had you guys look at all the team names and pick the top 3 that you thought were the most funny. So we have number 1 picking Hee Hee What Childhood.
Hee What childhood, as we all know, is a reference
To the Fell Dog.
Fell Dog. Corey Feldman.
What childhood?
That's one of our favorite drops.
By the way, Corey Feldman has he has a new secret group.
Dude, we need to do...
Do we look into that? The Truthers yet? The Corey Feldman Fell Dog Truthers?
Can I just... I mean, I'm so happy Bert's here that we can get into a new chapter of Corey Feldman with him.
Oh, yeah.
I think 7 o'clock hour...
Did you watch?
I didn't watch it, but that almost makes it better for Bert and I because you can explain it and we can go through it.
All right. Yeah, I think you should see it.
All right.
But I'll talk about it. I'll tell you about it for sure, for goddamn sure.
Corbin Nash?
Buddy.
Corbin Nash.
Is that the
It's
name
on
of it?
Netflix right now. It's Corey Feldman's newest movie where he plays a tranny vampire. And for the first half of the movie, he's committed to like a Buffalo Bill voice. Is that what his name is?
My
Buffalo
voice?
Bill? Yeah,
Yeah.
but the real, he's doing like, and he goes, I want to fuck me. Everybody wants to fuck me. And he's doing that, and then by the end of the movie, he's just, hey. He's back to Corey Feldman voice.
Guys, I didn't know it was going to be a 3-week shoot.
He goes,
That's me in every audition.
Can you guys remind me what the voice was? I kind of made a bold decision day one.
I got stabbed by the wolf pack.
I had no idea the dude was still alive.
Hee What childhood?
Great.
Picking number 1 in the draft, everyone. There's high fives happening right now.
All over the organizations.
Fucking Pat Croce's fucking high fiving other teams' owners. Number 2, Lou?
Not Built for Sex Island. Number 2.
Not Built for Sex Island.
We wanted to send Jacob to Sex Island, which was a place that you could spend money.
No, I think that was Lou.
No, Jacob goes, I'm not built for Sex Island.
It was Jay. I thought it was a Lou drop.
This was when Lou had a girlfriend.
Oh.
So this was Jacob. I'm not built for Sex Island. Sex Island experience. This is what we're going to send Jacob to.
I think it ended up getting canceled, right?
Yeah, it ended up being just a bunch of prostitutes.
As soon as they made a viral video, it got canceled.
Yeah, they made like a fucking huge a hype video for it, and then the government was like, we're gonna look into this.
It's basically a Miami yacht party with 50 hookers on it, but they advertised to the world like, come on, like you, dude who fucking drives a forklift. If you come up with $6,000, you can fuck all these shit. Then you get there, and then you're on the high seas with some fucking Bolivian chick with a fucking razor blade under her tongue. And you're just gonna fucking.
I cannot shut eyes when we do it. Oh, this is the commercial.
Yeah.
Free alcohol. Yeah. Jacob.
This could all be yours. Oh man, it was raining bitches that weekend.
I literally couldn't stop fucking.
Sexual surprises. I just see that and I'd be like, guys, it's too much. What are we doing here?
Thought I had gonorrhea, realized I was just spending too much time in a saltwater pool.
Wait, this isn't a reality show?
No.
Private Island. It's cold. Yeah.
Performing Ja Rule.
How many people do you think got to the island and were like, Whew, not who I thought would be here.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Wow,
You
Mom.
do not look like the pamphlet.
Why is that? Why is that woman have a t-shirt tan?
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, because we're like in the masks and bikinis. You're like, all right. Then you're like, you get. She turns out she's 6'2", and a pretty mean 6'2".
I'm not built for Sex Island. Picking number 2. Jacob, you still have a chance. Number 3.
Number 3 is snow bunnies and wood boogers.
Snow bunnies and wood boogers.
Yeah.
A lot of us
That's racist
agreed
Clint
that was
Eastwood.
the funniest thing. Yes, that's racist Clint Eastwood terms for white women and black dudes, and that, of course.
Let's pick a number
What do
3.
we say? That is in fact you.
That
Black
is
Lou?
me.
That's
Yep.
Black Lou,
The commish.
the commish himself, picking
Got-
3.
Getting third, and I didn't know that. We didn't know that.
We
when
didn't know
picked
either.
it. So who's the fourth team?
So what we're going to do real quick is just do a rapid fire, pick everything in succession.
Thank
but
you.
real quick, Howard, can you tell me who I should pick at number 3? Who's going at number 3 right now at the ADP?
Well, you gotta hope that Todd Gurley goes number 1, Lev Bell goes number 2, which means at number 3 you got David Johnson. And why wouldn't you want David Johnson?
Because I'd want Jimmy Garoppolo.
Because you know Carson Wentz is out there.
Oh, you know, I heard we had a Niners fan and an Eagles fan here,
Goddamn
and
right.
immediately like the Jimmy Grapes reference. I get it. He's so handsome.
Right. It doesn't mean he can do anything with a football, but
Jimmy
I mean,
G,
Carson
yeah.
Wentz is odd looking. That's why that guy knows how to fucking toss a cannon.
Yeah, unfortunately, that cannon's not going to fire off until like week 3 or 4.
Yeah. So
Well, a lot,
Jimmy,
of, a lot of people are saying that.
well, I'll also let you know that Jimmy G will be taking off his helmet as soon as week 1. So you're welcome, world.
He's to have it. No, why do you? What's the inside word on that? The Carson Wentz thing. Why do you say that? Are they still?
Just the reports that came out today, Doug Peterson getting all aggro, answering the same question over and over again. Wentz himself said he came out today and he said there was a statistic that he saw that guys who come back from this particular surgery ahead of the 9-month schedule have a greater chance of suffering the re-injury again.
What a dork.
So he's kind of pulling himself out of the race here a little.
Wow.
He doesn't care about you, Jay.
I don't trust anyone with that many freckles on their goddamn face. I said from the beginning. I don't like freckles.
I'm sorry. I'm over in San Francisco with a hot ass quarterback.
That's all right. I'm going to spend $17,000 for tickets to go watch Nick Foles.
I got
My new
Jared
buddy.
Goff.
You got
Yeah.
Jared Goff. Oh yeah, you're a Rams fan.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to Rams at Niners. You should come.
Okay.
You should come up.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
aren't you a Dolphins fan?
I would have been a Bucks fan. I'm a Bucks fan technically,
Tampa.
but because we got season tickets, all of my daughters and my wife, and
Oh, yeah,
my
my-
wife just made a call. She's like, "We're new Rams fans," and so the whole family just became Rams fans. It was really fun.
And they're local. That's fun.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
season tickets. It's a blast.
Yeah, that's
Ari's
badass.
there, Renazizi's there. It's
I mean,
great.
you guys are going
That's
to lose
awesome.
twice to the Niners, but it's fine.
I think I'm going to bet $100 on the Rams every fucking game.
Really?
Yeah.
Sort of throw caution
No,
to the
that's
window.
where it starts. But
Yeah.
You go, next, my kids lost their college fund. We got to fill the pool back up, put grass over it.
I get to own being a Rams fan because it was scary when they first got there and all the fucking cholos were show up in Raiders jerseys and go, "How long you been a Rams fan, huh?
Yeah.
Bro? Whoa, big Rams fan, huh?"
Those are
Oh.
I like that the Niners are
walking
more
with my daughter.
choloed out now.
we went to see the Chargers Eagles out in L.A. and it's just an Eagles home game, really, at that point.
Dude, Rams-Eagles was an Eagles home game.
Yeah.
Well, until the Rams decide to put a helmet across the knee of Carson Wentz, and apparently, according to my new friend Howard, that likes delivering bad news upon his first meeting. Okay.
What do you have in that bag?
This is going to be this is the rest of the names of the teams. We have to pick them so they can find their order in the draft. I will go first. I'm going to shuffle these around, and the next team picking in the draft, Old Airwolf. The team Old
Remember
Airwolf.
the show
Should I read
Airwolf?
the name?
Yeah, of course.
Jacob was obsessed with it when it was on.
Really?
Jacob, go ahead. Give him a pick.
To an
Like
un-
Pickaroo.
to
Did
an
you like
unnatural.
Murphy Brown and Providence too?
I love Murphy Brown. Murphy Brown's the shit. It's coming back. Hey, everybody, good news. Murphy
Yeah,
Brown.
without Elvin.
Hey, he's dead. Get over it, Jay.
Yeah, read it. Can
Team
you?
Lariat.
Lariat.
Rodney
Pick
McGill.
5.
Pick
That's
five.
picking on five. Now this is going to be pick 5?
6 right here.
You want? Hang on.
You guys do it. Keep going. Keep rapid firing this shit.
Next, Danish Dans.
I'm not Danish at all, but I appreciate it. I like Danishes.
No, they're Danish.
Love Danishes.
They're Danishes. Oh, Danish Dan was, that was a thing. I remember. Man, we smoked pot on the show. Sometimes you really fucking forget bits.
Bill Cosby sleepers.
That's just cruel to the victims.
That's just
inappropriate.
Come on,
That's
man.
in
Louis
great
C.K.'s
taste.
back, guys. We need to start evolving.
Everything's back, man. It's fine.
Cosby's back, guys. They brought the Cosby Show back.
Yeah. Dress less provocatively, women. I think that's what the Bonfire really stands for.
Would you watch the Cosby Show if they had all the stuff going on with this trial in every episode? So like he came home, he was like,
Claire.
and he was like, Claire, and then she's like, I think you're gonna get off, and he's like, I think I'm going to jail for a long time. Like every episode was about the trial.
Yeah, Theo getting ripped apart by it at school.
Dad, I got into a fight at school.
How many people did you rape, Dad?
Thomas said you raped his mom.
Tootie says she doesn't want to be in the same room as you. You're a monster.
Did you say Tootie?
Oh yeah, Tootie's fucking
Facts of
Facts of
life.
life.
Rudy. Fuck, I meant Rudy.
They should do one sitcom where all the black people from sitcoms meet each other.
Yeah, they all come in, they all cross over.
I thought it said the crossover, and Joe goes, Tootie Joe Blair, I'd like to talk to you.
These are the facts of life. Drink as much as you can and lay down in your beds.
Let Mrs. Garrett could get it.
Yeah, Mrs.
Girls! Bill Cosby!
That was the time that I fucked the young Charlotte Ray.
When I took down Mrs. Garrett, it was like taking down a water buffalo. You gotta get inside and you get in with the rape.
Rue McClanahan's working the helmet, and Blanche is down there licking the ball.
All the golden girls are on my shaft.
Where does Rerun fit in all this, huh? Him, Raj, Dwayne?
And Nell.
Oh yeah,
dude, Nell. I was so attracted to the youngest daughter in that fucking show.
Joey Lawrence?
Is that Joey Lawrence?
No, that was Dee.
Him too.
He was the daughter.
Dee.
Yeah, just a fucking emphatic head nod. Yeah.
I like the dark-haired daughter from Too Close for Comfort.
Bring her up.
I liked her a lot. She was
really
Jackie. Well, the obvious was the blonde.
So
I liked.
I always went for the blonde, and then I ended up marrying Jackie.
Yeah. Reject Gay would be the next team, by the way. What number is that, Lou?
I think we wrote 7 here.
Okay. Next, there's 3 more teams.
3 more teams.
Four
left.
more.
4 more teams left.
Next, we have Sean Fury is second to none.
Sean Fury is fucking definitely not second to none. We found out about Sean Fury 2 weeks ago. He's an independent artist, I believe, as you can call him. He's an actor. More importantly, he's a singer.
Can you break him off a little piece?
Can we get a little biracial?
She's a biracial girl. She's biracial.
Oh, yeah. It's all right, dude. If you're hard, it's okay. You're not judged here. Sean Fury is second to none.
If you want to actually, Christine, with no sound, if you want to throw up one of his music videos, maybe pick that one.
Oh God, he won't rape.
No, not this one.
He won't rape again.
Yeah,
he won't rape again.
No, she said no. She said no.
She said no.
Show me the video in the background while I continue to pick.
Graphic.
Here, sign this release first, Bert.
Yeah.
Next, we have Morning Julia.
Good morning, Julia.
Good morning.
That day, Good Morning Julia realized they would be picking 8th in the Bonfire draft.
Howard, are we turning you on to Sean Fury, or are you a Fury head?
Are you already?
No, you're turning me on to it.
Ooh. Well, let me tell you right now, that is a steep mountain you get to climb of pure entertainment.
One of my favorite names here, of course, for Chicago Dicks.
Yeah. It's the sitcom of Sebastian Maniscalco and Dr. Phil McGraw.
Yeah.
We created a fake radio serial.
Did you
Chicago.
break into a dog dick dildo factory?
You gotta understand, I can psychology these criminals all
Did
the
you
way back
park
to
your
redemption.
car right in front of the bank you're gonna rob? Why would you do that?
This is my partner. He's from here. Me, I just understand how the human brain and heart works.
Wait, keep it going.
And together.
Hold on, I just realized what you were doing. I didn't know what you were doing for a second, and then I was like, "Oh, you're Dr. Phil."
Yeah.
Do it again.
That's what Chicago Dicks is. 2 cops coming together just to clean up the worst city in the state.
We're not just partners. We're like family. He comes over, the wife makes the gravy, we sit down, we break bread.
I love when you do that Italian stuff. I have my dog Maggie. She's a killing machine.
I go, oh my God, that Maggie starts biting into people. I can't even. I can't even.
There was a whole radio
Don't.
serial that we promised, I think 2 years ago, and never delivered on. So, Team Chicago Dicks, you're drafted number 9.
And finally, picking last in the draft, but not least, the Aurora Airwolves, everybody.
Aurora Airwolves, I got to immediately get behind repping A-Town and Airwolf. Jacob, I think we found our team. Aurora Airwolves.
I can't even.
Can I introduce you to my favorite thing I've ever done?
Yeah.
And that is doing comics acts, but without words, just the noises they make when they do their act.
Dude, it's so fucking funny you do that because, you know, I live with Veion.
Yeah. Oh, my God. His fucking album is amazing.
You're going to be able to tell him about
it
3
is.
minutes. He's coming in. He's going to come in and do the second hour with us.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Wait, do Dave Attell no words, just noises?
Please, hey,
Well, that's the easiest one to do.
Okay, Dan Natterman.
Oh, Natterman? Yeah, do a good Natterman. He goes, hey.
You want a little Michelle Wolf?
Yeah.
Wait, do Ari.
Okay, hold on.
See how it would go more the long of the.
Okay. Guess who this is. Yeah.
Oh,
Howdy doody.
Is it Norman?
Yeah, I was trying to do Norman. That's almost Natterman too.
Well, let's take our second break here. We got to let Howard go back again. It's nonstop fantasy football news, advice, and information to win your league, and you can catch that on Fantasy Alarm with Howard Bender and Jim Bowden weekdays 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio, Sirius 210, XM 87, streaming on your phone and at home on connected devices. Hear the show on demand by searching the Fantasy Alarm in the Sirius XM app. Howard, thank you so much for hanging out with us, buddy, and sitting through our nonsense. We are a disorganized bunch.
It was a pleasure, guys. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Howard. And we're hanging out with Bert Kreischer, the Machine.
New special, Secret Time on Netflix.com.
And we'll be right back, everybody. It's The Bonfire. Oh, drive fast, drive smart, drive hard, make headlines in F1 2018, the official video game of Formula One that puts you behind the cockpit of your fastest racing machines in the world. Drive across 21 international circuits in the official 2018 season and overtake your rivals in the all-new revamped career mode where you can become the league's most respected or most notorious driver on the track. You could leverage your Formula One expertise in contract negotiations. This is where they get complicated, Dan, these games now.
Well, now
I
they're
think
getting
I'm
into-
aging out of this, but I know everyone that plays like the sports games moving forward loves all these,
like the
like how involved it gets you. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can like do contract negotiations to drive an F1 car. That's a lot.
You can upgrade the car through robust R&D systems, feel the pressure, and intense on-the-fly press interviews. This is the ultimate Formula One experience. It's available now on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Pick up your copy of F1 2018 today and make headlines.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Don't stop to speak or look around. Your gloves and fan are on the ground. We're getting out of town. We're going on the run. And you're the one I want to come. Not to touch the earth, not to see the sun, nothing left to do but run, 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 let's run. Let's run. House upon the hill, moon is lying still, shadows there. Rid of the arms of luxuriant chairs, and you won't know a thing till you get inside. Dead residents, corpse in the driver's car. The engine runs on glue and tar. Come on along, not going very far. To the east to meet the Tsar. Run with me. Run with me. Run with me. Let's run.
I'm gonna stop when I'm dead.
Man, I miss the Doors. I really love the Doors so much.
I love you so much. Fuck.
Are you guys going to ride the snake with me?
Ride the snake.
Hey, everyone, it's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. We're in the
Hi.
salacious hour.
Yeah, dude, it's getting
Big
all
Oakerson, Dan Soder, Booze, Bert
sexual,
Kreischer.
We're telling
drugs.
secrets now.
Yeah, now joining us,
Look, can I do the intro?
please.
Ladies and gentlemen, my Eskimo brother, Mike Veion.
Hell
Thank you for
yeah.
having me on, guys.
Yeah.
Show
Mike
fave.
Veion, brand new album, The Worst Kind of Thoughtful, out now. Go download it. And also go watch Bert Kreischer's new hour special on Netflix.
Let me take it
Secret.
from here. Easily. I got a text from Chad Zumach who said, this is the best album I've heard since it tells Skanks for the Memories, which is slander in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say that to me because I just
Sure.
go, fuck. I literally wrote, fuck you.
That's
You're
a
fucking-
benchmark. It's a
You're an
benchmark
idiot.
album.
I can't listen to you. And then I said, I'm listening to it right now. I listened to part by myself and then immediately was like, I texted you immediately. I
Yeah.
was like, this is one of the best albums I've ever heard. No joke. I'm not, dude, I've said that. I've tweeted it out about people that I'm friends with. I'm not joking. One of the best albums I've ever heard.
You started
Joke
to tell
for
us.
joke.
You started to tell us before you knew Mike was coming. We said you're gonna be able to tell him in a few minutes. He's coming in, and he didn't know he would start talking.
My
about it.
favorite thing I've ever done. 2 moments in my life. I'm not even joking. Introducing my wife to Dave Attell.
Yeah.
I remember where I was. I was in my old house. I was in my Expedition, the old Ford Eddie Bauer Expedition.
Yeah, those were like tanks.
And it was a test to find out if I loved her or not. And I put it in on let's talk about, who's next, Dave? Eskimos? Oh, yeah, or as I call them, snow Mexicans.
Yeah.
I put that in and my wife laughed hysterically and I went, all right, I love her. I did the same thing for you on Megabus.
Oh,
I swear to God, I put it, we were pulling into Gelson's. I put in Megabus. I said, and my line that I loved was, I kind of want to go to Baltimore, but I also want to see a dog fight. And my wife lost it. And I went, that's why I love you.
Yeah.
And then we listened to it the whole ride to the party. And she was like, this guy's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
I said, and then I kept going, like, testing her. I was like, do you think he's like Attell, do you think? And she goes, no, not at all. Like, he's a joke writer. He definitely writes jokes, but like, I don't hear Attell in him at all. I go, me neither. It's like totally separate. But I can tell all of our influences is Attell.
Yeah,
all of us. All of us.
Absolutely.
But man, it's such a great fucking
Thank
album. You
bro.
should be very
That meant a lot
proud.
to me that you texted me, man. It really meant a lot.
Hell yeah.
And that you guys all posted it. Thank you very much.
Of course, I
for that.
posted-
It
I posted-
made a huge difference.
Sorry, we don't have families to listen to them with.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Okay, Mike. Mike, you know who I listened to my Mike Veion album with? You, when
Mike
you were
Veion?
mastering it in the other room. I'm like, if I hear that Mega Plus bit one more time, I'm gonna shatter some fucking glass.
The Worst Kind of Thoughtful is the album. It is out now. Make sure you pick it up, man.
So
Mike
I'm
really is
sitting
one of
between the
best.
woman who's coughing up blood and the guy performing minor foot surgery. Dude, it's a great fucking album, man.
What's great about living with Mike is watching these unbelievable bits, like watch him build it, and then you feel like a lazy piece of shit because I'm a cop. I need to write more. I got to
Dude,
write more.
My whole
I'm
act.
playing
I
it.
just did Conan last night, and I'm in the green room going, I wish Mike was here to punch mine up.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he'll come out and he'll be like, "I wrote this joke," and then it's going into this one. And you go, "Fuck! All right, I'll put down the mat." And
I wanted to bring up to you guys, since Mike just released his album on a special. Bert has a special. This is a recipe. This sounds more like a recipe for what your comedy name should be.
Okay.
But they're saying this is the recipe. I saw this on Facebook today. See if you can find this, Christine. The recipe for naming your Netflix special. I always think these are fun and funny to do. And it is, let me see here. Your special name recipe is your. I just wrote down Netflix special name recipe and didn't write down exactly what it is. It's
perfect.
The character you relate most to in the world.
Okay.
I guess from like movies or something. A character, and then what was the other thing it was? This pod thing is really bad.
You know, sometimes
I did find other things that are good to talk about.
You know, by the way, I just looked through it and I realized that.
No, but this, could you find it at Oakerson?
You can buy potato chips on Amazon. I remembered that, and then I remembered everything was okay.
You potato chips?
Dude, you can buy potato chips on Amazon.
Netflix special formula, maybe. Look that up.
I say that because we like a potato chip that Jay introduced me to is hers horseradish and cheddar.
Ooh, yeah.
Have you ever had it? It's the greatest potato chip I've ever had in my life. And someone sent us bags of it from Amazon, right?
I might take myself to a fancy dinner tonight.
Treat yourself, dude. You've been busting your ass. Where are you going to go?
I don't know.
Go to Peter Luger's. Just throw away some fucking money around. Let them know.
Go to Sparks Steakhouse. That's where Gotti killed Paul Castellano. It was a mob murder.
It's over on the east side?
Yeah.
Other bummer part about being around Veion, he likes to bring up mob murders a lot. It really is a real fucking rain cloud on your
Are you from
day.
Ohio originally?
Originally. I just drove from there today.
Youngstown.
You and
Youngstown.
Segura need to go on tour.
Yeah, I would like to.
What's your price point for Segura to take you on tour? Like what? Like he's got a lot of money, but
I need very, very little money.
For real? Because I want to introduce you and Segura. I think you guys would be great.
I know him. We taped our half hours together. He's since skyrocketed.
Yeah,
and I put out one CD.
Fluke.
You guys should do the Rust Belt tour.
Yeah,
the Rust Belt face. You guys both. I'm sorry. Was that mean?
Well, what was meaner is that you left the dishes in the sink. What if I just bring roommate issues into it?
By the way,
I guess you don't make your bed when I'm not at home.
Bring your weak ass shit.
Your bed?
Yeah. We keep our doors open. It's part of the presentation.
I noticed my orange juice went away also.
Yeah, cool. Actually, someone did the dishes so you wouldn't come in here all fucking hot.
Because it ruins my process.
All right,
Did you ever hear the speech from the Navy SEAL? He gives a commencement speech at a college about making your bed. Okay, it's like a very popular speech. This Navy SEAL I'm fucking hammered. Goes up and says like, number one thing to make your bed. My wife gave me that speech. She had seen it online, and halfway through I go, did you just see the speech online? My wife was unaware that a lot of people are online. She was like, maybe I heard it somewhere.
Whatever. It's like if someone tries to give you a quote and you're like, you heard that in a movie, and they're like, well, maybe. So what? Does it change the message? I don't think it does.
I wonder if anybody online or on Twitter knows what I'm talking about here. I wish I could remember the end of this goddamn thing. I've been looking it up while you guys were talking.
Dude, it's so great. You go, guys, I got a thing we're all about to do.
It would have been so good.
Fuck. You know what? It turns out I didn't look into it.
I think you just look for the one bartender that didn't like your personality the most and name your special after her.
Yeah. Mine's called Alicia. Wait, so we never told the Eskimo brothers story.
Dude, it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite stories
on the Bonfire.
In life.
But I know it from. I mean, I just kind of from both of you guys have told me.
It's the girl I dated in high school and he dated in college.
Oh, wait.
All right,
this is why he writes jokes and I tell stories.
I'm sorry, we got
Jesus Christ,
dude. That's
did
so
I ruin it?
Shit.
I fucking ruined it for everybody.
Kennedy goes to Dallas. He gets shot. He's died. I mean,
Mike. I can't fucking believe how different we are.
Wait, Jacob. Yeah, it was because they were both on the show, right?
Yeah, we might have.
So I think we addressed it that he was Mike the wrestler and he was Bert.
Oh my God! Can I
Florida
just
State.
do it?
Yeah, just do it. Please show him how it's done.
My God.
Dude, I love Mike goes, hey, Mike, what happened in Apollo 11? Or what happened in Apollo 13? He goes, they got launched. They almost died. And then they came back. Everyone was all right. You go, that's it?
This is the definition of our different, the way we look at our art form.
Stylistically. 180 degrees difference.
Mike goes, get to the point and make them laugh, right?
Boom.
And I go, hey, man, we don't have a lot of material. Let's string it out.
You go like this, you go, it all started on a rainy day. Mike goes like this, and it turns out the body's in the basement.
Watch how I can. I call up Big J. I'm like, hey man, I'm performing at the Mohegan Sun. Can you come and open for me? He goes, I got this buddy Mike. Do you mind if he hosts? And I go, yeah, I don't care. He goes, he's funny as shit. So we go up. It was a horrible show. Do you remember how bad that show was?
Yeah, I remember.
A guy in a wheelchair with a straw.
For movement.
Walked out of when I was on stage. He walked out and heckled me in between breaths on his straw.
He's like,
it was that bad.
Stopped and then took another breath. I was like,
you suck.
You go like this, you go, I hope you catch a ramp that doesn't work as well as you think it's going to. He's like,
I had to watch him find the ramp. He had to like go. across the thing. So
yeah, the crowd was really. I remember not doing very well at all and being like kind of embarrassed about it. And you guys doing well.
No. Jay
Well,
did
you guys
crowd
being
work.
able to do this.
Jay did crowd work and did fine. I did a tad bit of crowd work and then went into material and started bombing really bad and then blaming them for it. And then we get done, and I had to drive home that night. I had to drive back to the airport. So we go back to Big J's room and we smoke a little bit of weed. Or I think maybe Jay and I did. Or maybe I had a couple beers. I don't remember.
Veion just did knuckle push-ups.
And so we're sitting there, but you know Veion, he's not a very like outgoing guy. He doesn't talk a ton.
Yeah.
He's not selling himself. He's not a self-promoter.
A real weirdo introvert. Sorry, Mike. All due respect.
I call it a water tower shooter vibe.
No Disrespect is actually my podcast, which is on Gas Digital.
Oh, shit.
Self-promote.
Right. And Dan's podcast is Sleeps with One Eye Open. You never know when this guy's going to go SEAL Team 6 on you.
Yeah, white knuckle soda.
Sleeps on his belly.
Yeah.
So I say to Mike, I go, hey man, you're really funny. Where are you from? And Mike's like, I grew up in Ohio, but I went to school in Florida. I said, I'm from Florida. I love doing that. I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh yeah, I went to Boca. And I went, wait, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. And I said, I dated Miss Boca High. And he goes, I dated Miss Boca High. And I went, wait, when did you graduate? And he goes, 91. And I went, Alex? And he goes, you're Bert from FSU. And I went, did you wrestle? And he goes, I did. And I go, you're Mike the wrestler. So Mike and I almost got in a fist fight one night.
What?
I didn't realize
this
that.
is why you stretch. This is why you stretch the story out, Mike.
Because what I love
I
is,
forgot about this, but I didn't realize it.
in my mind, when you said that to him in the hotel, you go, "Are you Mike the wrestler who just took off a T-shirt and it was a singlet under it?" And he went, yes.
Opened his mouth guard, his headgear, got on all fours. Go.
You found him.
Yeah. He goes, single leg takedown time.
So
wait,
there's
you
this
got-
guy Rocket, Rashid.
But he's one of my best friends. We wrestled together.
All right,
He's a
Mike,
weight
you're not
below me.
racist. We get it.
All right. Black Lou's not
This was
nervous around
pre-9/11.
you.
This was pre-9/11.
All right, Mike.
We get it.
So Rocket went to Florida State, and he was cool. I knew him. He lived in like the rich people's dorms, and we were friends with him. And all the Boca kids knew him. So we go down. I go down to visit Alex. We have this guy that lived in Miami. Me and this guy Jeff Hartley go down, and Rocket's like, "Why don't you come by my house? We're having a party." So we went there, and I show up with Alex. Mike is standing behind like an island, a kitchen island.
Just arms folded.
Nope. Sleeveless shirt. Right?
Yes. Guns a-blazing.
It was hot.
I would argue
Under Armour tights under basketball shorts.
No, it was way before that. I would argue flat top.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Arms posted up like this. And just staring at us, and Rocket's right next to him.
I saw a picture on that in Mike's parents' house.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of that exact pose you're talking about.
Yeah. That's what we call the power V in the Veion family.
And my buddy Jeff just they're both similar energies.
Yeah.
He dials in on Mike a sec, like oh, what's this? Oh, posturing, huh? Whatever. And they start literally. Mike is not backing down.
Yeah.
And all I can remember is Alex was like, he's a really good wrestler. I don't want to get on the ground with anybody.
I don't want to fucking take this to the mat.
All I remember doing is talking shit and then turning around and running out to the car. Talking shit like go fuck yourself, go.
San Dimas high school football sucks. Bye.
Fuck you, Boca. The Boca Mustangs blow. Go. Get to the car. That's fucking hilarious because it's just funny that I know Mike and just seeing him being like, well, there she is coming in with fucking her new boyfriend from Florida State. Fucking Alex is being disrespectful coming to Rocket's house like this.
What was your team name? The Boca.
Boca High Bobcats.
The Wildcats?
I thought it was gonna be like
Bobcats.
I thought it was gonna be like
not Wildcats.
the Boca Raton, the Boca High houseboats, or
the shuffleboards,
the socks and sandals,
the Boca Raton divorcees,
the Boca Old Jews,
the Boca Raton turquoise jewelries.
Yeah.
It's so funny now to have met him and know his personality. Listen to his.
That would have been great if you would have just pushed me back then when we were doing the casino and be like, oh. You tough now? You open for me. You fucking just open for me. Get down on your knees.
Hey, big mouth. Who's being a big mouth now?
He goes, here's what I do. I don't fight you at house parties. I get into the same business you do. Then I get farther than you.
I
Then
excel.
I make you fucking open for me. So what's up, motherfucker? You spilled my drink.
How much the club pay you? Ooh, I'm gonna pad your money a little bit. Look at that. Break you off a couple more
You know what else I'm
hundo.
gonna do? Open your calendar calendar. I'm gonna get you some more dates.
I'm open up some more dates for
Oh,
you.
you know what? Are you in at the Improv in LA? Well, why don't you fucking come out there and I'll walk you over to the Booker.
Oh, Denver you never been to Denver Comic? Oh, well, they should see you. Wendy would fucking love you, Mr. Big Man.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Do you want to start a podcast? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Dude, I'll be honest with you. My sister's single, and I'll be honest, you seem like the kind of guy that would really treat her right.
Oh, my God.
How about that, motherfucker?
Oh, my God. What's your suit size? Are you a 46? I got a fucking sports coat with your name on it. Oh, fuck, I remember you.
Oh, man. Dude, I want a vacation with you. But like you and like everybody.
Fuck.
Together, man.
God damn, would you be down with playing touch football in the park with me and some buddies?
I'm trying to start up a fucking adult kickball league, man, but I swear to God, I wish you would be there.
I want to operate outside of Zog because I feel like they run shit and they take money for the fees that don't go to any good. Yeah, that's fucking crazy that you guys... It's
He
crazy.
could have legitimately done that, though.
I mean, that would have been some Count of Monte Cristo shit. But I'm saying you, like, being in the same business... randomly after being outside of the business, it happened to me in Tucson. I worked at Outback. I when I came back from Alaska, I blew all my money. Like, I blew all my money within 3 months, and I was dead broke. And I was like, I need a job. And I went to Outback, trying to be a waiter. And they're like, I was 19, and they're like, yeah, you can't be a waiter, but we can hire you as a busboy. Then when a waiter job opens, you'll be
Boys are back in town.
yeah. And so I fucking go to Outback, and this 15-year-old kid trains me. And I'm like, dude, I bust tables since I was like 13. You don't need to train me. And the guy's like, no, you need to do 3 shifts on the floor. It's company policy. And so this 15-year-old's like, and this is how you bust. And his brother was like the head server, this guy Rudy. And he was a fucking prick. He was just a prick to me. He was just mean the whole time. All 3 training shifts was just like a dick. He's like, my little brother's training. And I was like 19 and still kind of a psycho. So I was just kind of like, I'll fucking kill Rudy. Like, I'd drive home punching the steering wheel. Like, oh yeah. And then Rudy's all like, bah, bah, bah. So finally, I get hired at KFMA. Shout out to KFMA Day. At a radio station to be a DJ. So I quit Outback. And I start working at the radio station, start stand-up. Year later, I'm doing an open mic. And I see on the sign-up sheet, it says Rudy something or whatever. And I was like, nah. Then I look over, and it was fucking Rudy. It was the kid from Outback that was like a dick to me. And I was like, hey, put me on before him. Because I'd already like started emceeing and shit and like, you know, working, like doing comedy. Yeah. I was like, put me on before him. And I just fucking went up and just at an open mic did all the jokes that work and just leaned into him and then watched him bomb. And it was one of the most gratifying things that's ever happened in my life.
Dude, there's a guy named, I'm going to fuck this up and I apologize, Christian Harland, I think. Oh, fuck. I wish I knew this better.
Yeah.
But like my very first time doing stand-up ever, it's like 4 guys who had done stand-up and then me.
Yeah.
And this guy, and I grab a beer and I go to take a sip and this guy comes up to me. I don't know the guy at all.
Yeah.
And he goes, hey man, nothing for nothing. That's a really bad habit to start. And I went, really? And he goes, yeah, if you need to drink to get on stage, then for the rest of your career, you'll need to drink to get on stage. So don't do it. Don't do it. So I didn't drink. I didn't drink. I went on stage sober. And to this day, I'd rather be on stage sober than drunk. I'd hate being on stage with a buzz. Christian Harland, I think is his name. I've talked about him a number of times.
Yeah. And he told you, he was like, don't.
Dude, and he hit me up. He's in LA. He's got a podcast called Schmoes Knows, I think. And he's like a store guy. He was a store guy for a while and then kind of like went off to do his own thing.
Yeah.
But like to run into that guy again and be like, hey man, you might have saved my life.
Yeah, by
Give
saying
me the best advice you've ever given me in my entire fucking life.
I like mine was just vindictive, and I was like, fuck Rudy, he's a cunt. And then Bert's like, this guy's actually a good dude and kind of saved me from a life of misery.
How crazy is it that this one girl that Mike and I both dated, who by the way was way more artistic than either of us.
Yeah. She was an actress. I remember that. She was in theater.
She still is. Google her. Pull her up.
She's a pig. She can't be trusted.
No, she's beautiful. I guarantee you.
She was
if we
really
pull up a
pretty,
picture
man.
of her,
She really had her shit
she's
together. I was like,
beautiful.
Well, here's
way out
the
of my
real
league.
point. It's the character you most relate to and the last thing you ate.
I fucking love it. I love it. Oh, dude.
Got
I like
it.
that you were in the
Earlier
pocket the
today,
whole time.
my Netflix special would have been called Angus Turkey Chili.
Mine would be called Woody Burrito.
Woody?
Yeah.
Toy Story Woody?
Yeah.
That's the character you most relate to?
Yeah.
Woody Burrito?
Yeah.
I like it.
Carl Oysters.
That sounds like a mob name.
And Carl from what? What's Carl? What's the character?
Scotty Shack.
Okay.
Rocky Cheesesteak.
Rocky cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a
You most
derogatory-
relate to Rocky?
I love Rocky.
How do you
I
see
love
yourself?
Rocky. I love Rocky.
But that's how you most relate yourself,
I don't know what
Mr.
relate.
Rocky?
I love Rocky.
That's not what it is.
What's
the
relate?
character you most relate to?
I love the chips are all against Rocky, man.
The chips aren't against you, Mike.
Yes,
You're
they
fine.
are. No, I'm not fine.
You don't live in
Jay.
a fucking. Oh, you do live
Let's
with
go to my
Dan
dates.
in a
Let's
bar.
go to my
That's fair.
dates. We'll see if I'm fine.
Hey, he's my Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, dude, it should be fucking Buzz Kale Chips or something.
Buzz kale chips.
Buzz ants on the log.
I never even saw that movie.
All right, yeah, because you don't allow joy in your life.
You're not allowed to. You were singing doo-wop outside of a garbage fire.
Yeah, you were fucking fighting in sweaty gym shorts.
Take me back, do, take me back.
Yeah, you
Rocky cheesesteak.
Why did my choice
Rocky
get a?
cheesesteak should
Why
be
did you
your
guys
name.
attack my choice?
Because you called yourself Rocky.
I didn't call myself Rocky, Jay. I relate to Rocky.
Why?
I lived in Philadelphia. I'm an Italian. What do I have to draw all the parallels for you guys?
Called yourself.
Okay, no. Let's all change ours based on Mike's rules. Okay, mine's Iron Man steak.
Okay, cool.
I'm not saying I'm the heavyweight champion.
I'm sorry. I have to wait for you. My name is Terminator Nachos Belgrande.
Dude, I totally get that. I'm actually Rambo's grandma slice.
Oh, I understand now. I'm sorry. I'm Predator Jack in the Box.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Oh, Predator cheese fries.
Yeah. I'm Halloween steak. That just doesn't even make sense.
Actually, technically today I'm Angus Munchkins.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Angus Munchkins is a fucking badass rhythm guitarist.
Angus Munchkins?
Oh,
That guy
dude.
shreds.
Yeah, dude, you put Angus Munchkins in a session. Munchkins.
Let's take our last break here so we can come back and ride this bitch out to the very end.
And we need
everybody.
ice. We probably need
Wait,
ice.
do I?
And we probably get some ice.
If you're Rocky, who am I? Am I Paulie?
Oh, dude, it's who you most relate
Hey,
to.
Adrian.
What? Thank you. That's all I wanted.
Oh, my name's sorry.
Take me to the zoo.
Yeah.
Retards love the zoo.
I'm Cal.
You're that guy. You're the driver.
Oh, have you guys heard my new Netflix special, Kal-El Sugar Smack?
We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire. Hanging out with Bert Kreischer and Mike Veion. We'll be right back. Bonfire. Bonfire. Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Petition the Lord with prayer. You cannot petition the Lord with prayer. Can you give me sanctuary? I must find a place to hide, a place for me to hide. Can you find me soft asylum? I can't make it anymore. The man is at the door. Peppermint mini skirts, chocolate candy, champion socks, and a girl named Sandy. There's only 4 ways to get unraveled. One is to sleep and the other is travel. But one is a bandit up in the hills. One is to love your neighbor till his wife gets home.
You feel ready.
Catacombs, nursery country bones, winter women, growing stones, carrying babies to the river.
I don't know why I find this so funny.
Streaks and shoes, avenues, leather riders selling news.
Meh. Meh.
The monk bought lunch. He bought a little. Yes, he did.
Meh.
This is the best part of the trip. This is the trip. The best part. I really like. What did he
Meh.
say?
Meh.
He rocks and rolls so hard he broke his heel stomping. This has got people crazy.
Successful hills are here to stay. Everything must be this way. Channel Street where people play. Welcome to the soft parade. All our lives we sweat and save. Building for a shallow grave. Must be something else we say. Somehow to defend this place. Everything must be this way. Everything
Hey everyone,
be this way.
it's your host, Alf Tuna Melt.
That's a fucking awesome name.
Alf Tuna Melt.
I mean, I know we're like trying to have fun right now, and we're all laughing about
That's
it.
a pretty dope name for a special.
But can I tell you right now that you just blew my fucking mind? His real name's Big J. Oakerson. Hi, this is The Bonfire on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson, who's going to be in Rhode Island at the Comedy Connection August 30th through September 1st, and then at Laugh Boston on September 8th with Louis J. Gomez and Dave Smith for 2 live tapings of Legion of Skanks, 4 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. Go get tickets at bigjcomedy.com. One of our guests has a brand new Netflix special out on netflix.com or wherever you stream Netflix. Secret Time, It's the Machine, Bert Kreischer.
Yes.
Hey.
And our other guest is my common law husband, 7 years strong. Love this man, know all of his weaknesses. His new album, not one of them.
When he got out of
The
jail,
Raw-
he needed a place to stay, and he found Dan, and they fell in love.
I rehabilitated him into the machine that he is today. The worst kind of thoughtful. Go download it now wherever, like iTunes. Spotify.
Let's not forget, not only is Bert's special out, Mike's album out, but also Dan Soder has some shit going on. He's going to be at the Brokerage in Long Island, New York, August 31st and September 1st. And after that, he's going to be at the Vault at Valley Forge Casino. Ooh, getting fucking historical. What?
Sorry, guys like to work historical
Oh, you can get a
venues.
hand job in fucking George Washington's old bunker.
I would love
Oh,
to.
by the way, I'm here for the New York Comedy Festival.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. November?
Doing something, yeah, November, and then I'm doing like some other
Do the
stuff.
comedy jam with me, dude.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Can I tell you what I want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, go ahead. I got
Hey.
a zillion ideas.
I'll tell you right now. It's Notorious B.I.G. and Miley Cyrus. Pull it up.
Oh,
Party in the USA.
Party and bullshit in the USA.
Party and bullshit in the USA. I want to do that song for that's my goal.
Yeah,
it's the fucking best song.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oxnard this weekend. Lots of tickets left.
Oxnard, go get tickets.
I mean, like a legit.
Party.
Really?
And bullshit.
Maybe
party.
2,000 tickets left.
How big's the theater? Oh, it's
No.
a physical theater.
It's the club. Man, I have literally legit sold no tickets in Oxnard.
So
Where's Oxnard?
California. Oh, baby.
That's where the boxers train, I think.
Yeah.
That's where the fighters
Where the
train.
party at? And can I bring my gat?
Go get Bert Kreischer tickets.
Wouldn't this be great on... I don't know what I'm going to do with the M word in here, but I think if you sing it, it seems more
I
friendly.
say own it. Black Lou says own it.
says lean
Make
in.
it yours. Actually, Black Blue suggested wearing blackface but with white mouth, like Al Jolson.
His shirt's off.
Fuck it, hey. You know what song I want Jay to do at Goddamn Comedy Jam?
What?
Is I want him to do Dead Man's Party.
I'll do it.
Go.
No.
It's a dead man's party.
Pull that up and I will drink hard.
Yeah. Right.
What? Dead man's party?
Dude, I used to shower listening to that song.
Crank it right now.
Boingo. With my sister's pink ghetto box.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Ghetto box. How racist is that?
Well,
This is something actually you guys
That's
missed
why
before, or when we were talking earlier today. That's going to be tomorrow, right? It's gonna, or not tomorrow. It's going to be on the Lost Tapes.
Yeah, the Roadhouse?
The Teen Wolf. The Teen Wolf.
Oh.
In the 80s, you just walk up dancing.
Yeah.
Turn it up. I know all the words of this.
Okay, let's see.
I'll just
Bert's gonna get hit.
You know he was married to Jenna Elfman.
Yeah. Danny Elfman.
Yeah, no, I know Danny Elfman, but he's every Tim Burton movie ever. He's Simpsons. Oingo Boingo's lead singer and guitarist is a gazillionaire off of scoring films. Everything Tim Burton's always
Danny
been Danny
Elfman, right?
Elfman.
Yeah.
I bet this is what's the guy's name? Is Aquaman? Not Aquaman. Iron Man.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
I bet you play this to him and he's like, oh, I kind of want to get high.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Turn it up,
What's
Blue.
this? What version is this?
Is it when it kicks in? Let us feel it in our hearts.
Hey, Downey's gonna do more blow.
Hey! No, I don't get angry. He goes, I get upset. And Lou over there, he gets angry.
Hey, Dean Martin. Yeah, the triple Lindy.
I thought it was Paulie, by the way.
Yeah, it was Paulie. Turns out Iron Man's got a little bit of a problem with the blow.
Turn it up, Lou. Stop treating us like old men. I'll comedy jam this.
Hell yeah.
I got that 80s voice down.
So the seal?
Walking down the street, I was struck by something last night in my
It sounds like you're doing John Travolta doing Oingo Boingo.
man's party.
Yeah.
Who could ask for more?
Yeah.
Everybody's coming, leave your body
Turn it up,
at the floor. Leave your body at the door.
This is the part you gotta hit.
Don't run away. It's only me.
Nailed it.
I'm gonna start doing blow if you do this song.
It's always every 80s
All right.
voice was
All right.
voice was that. It goes, I know
play
this
Video killed the
much
radio
is
star.
True.
Video killed the radio star.
And then, can I have a request? Whip it after that.
Mike's in
Can I have
Devo.
whip it?
Can I do Opposites Attract? Paula Abdul.
By the way, I
No.
could definitely do this show
Why?
for 24 hours.
MC
a day.
Scat Cat?
Why can't you? Why are you gonna be such a dick when it's my thing?
He turned on me with Rocky. Did you see the way he turned on me?
He called himself Rocky.
I
You
did
can't
not
do that,
call
Mike.
myself
Mike.
Rocky, Jay.
Oh, I'm John Holmes.
Oh, I like to be. I'm Dirk Caesar Salad. I'm Dirk Caesar
By the
Salad.
way, that's the joke I meant to say.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm fucking.
Oh, my name is Chuck Norris Mozzarella Sticks.
Oh yeah. Oh me, I'm Delta Force. I'm Delta Force Chicken Parm.
I take it back. Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal is my
I'm
guy.
Jean Claude.
You talking about Steven from the Kumite?
Yeah.
I'm SEALs Team 6 M&Ms.
I'm taking pad thai. Yeah. I wish I had a Casio just to nail it, that part.
Why isn't this stuff more popular? These are good songs.
Oh yeah, dude. I know.
Video killed the radio star.
I mean, I think we're finding out.
They won't let me.
Why?
They won't let me DJ an 80s station here for an hour.
They won't?
They say I got to pre-record it. Me and Christina's had this conversation this weekend. She goes, well, you can go and do the 80s station or the Yacht Rock station.
That's awesome.
And pre-record an hour. I go, no, the whole thing to me of DJing is I want to do it live. I want to sit there and listen to the songs for an hour.
Can I tell you what I did? I did a straight up reel. I'll send it to you, and you guys
in the post.
I did a reel of me playing music drunk as fuck in my man cave for Sirius XM, and I did an hour of me listening to music, and I cut it off, and drunk as fuck, being like, "This is what I'm fucking talking about. You're not feeling this fucking music.
Love it.
I don't even want to fucking meet you.
Yeah.
All right, next song. Here we go." Like,
Hey, you're listening to the Bird here in the man cave. Got some chickens running around. Got some kids running around.
It's Blackout Radio on Sirius XM. Bert's hammered.
Yeah.
He's
I'll
supposed
send
to
it
be
to you. I'll
watching
send it
his
to you.
children.
BLKT Radio. WBLKT Blackout Radio.
And don't forget about the extra show yelling at the neighbors.
wait, put on.
You're going to hear 4 Jethro Tull songs you've never heard because you nodded off on Aqualung.
He's asleep on the couch.
High Kicks, Tight Pants. High Kicks, Tight Pants. This is the song me and my daughters are obsessed with.
Okay.
Now, I was high when they played it for the first time. We were camping. Oh my God, it's the top one. Tight Pants, Body Rolls. Tight Pants, Body Rolls.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with this song.
She's dressed like Bruce Leroy.
Oh, I've seen this.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I was walking through the forest of moccasin breath when I saw
She's dressed like Bruce Lee in Chinese Connection.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, entirely.
I want to
Where is this? I know this chick from.
Can you even dance in those pants?
Watch me, woman!
They made him move like a vessel of shimmy, all sweet and tender like a tiny baby kitty. I need to get some, put my body in them, then I will rule the world. 6, 7, 8. Is that an angel, baby? No, that's his dance moves. Yes. My lady honey grooves. Feed me lots of jumbo juice. Call me Lady Tiger.
See, this is what I do if I had my own radio show. I play this and Michael in the bathroom.
I want to DJ an hour or two so bad, but they won't let me. They literally won't let me here.
Why not?
They want it to be
They want it all
pre-record.
boxed. Yeah.
They want me to just like record like intros and outros to songs.
Listen to the whole song.
Huh?
You can't pre-record
Because
the
there's
hour?
something about it listening live. You're listening live, and I'm telling you why this next song is the shit.
Right.
And listen to it, and then I play, whatever, fucking Africa by Toto, and
All right,
then
here's
you're
where
like,
we go.
this is
Here's
great.
this game.
Yeah.
Ready? I'll start. I can start with me if we need to. Hit the post on your song you want to intro.
We've done this on the show before. We've had a blast with it.
Oh, for real?
No, we did this with you.
Oh, I think
we took turns trying to hit the post. I'll do it every time. I love
But
it.
pick the song in your head that you want to hear where you hit the post, and then you go, and you give your intro of your own late night Sirius XM. Place is closed. It's 2 a.m. and it's your.
If there's no way that
get my dick sucked by a girl with got a gold tooth.
This is
legit.
This is a.
Dude, you guys are talking to a guy that used to do overnights in Tucson.
Yeah, Dan did
Which has
this.
Nothing to do when you're working radio.
He used to get sucked
overnights.
off for docking CDs.
Yeah, dude. I straight up traded classic rock albums to get a blowjob. Yeah, from this chick named Dawn.
Dawn!
Yeah, at an AutoZone loading bay.
Fuck yeah, it was.
This is our pitch to Sirius XM.
Yeah, dude.
We each want our late night show.
Let me tell you, here, do Smashing Pumpkins today.
Do you know?
And I'll do it like I'll try to hit the post like I'm about to get out of here to go get blown in a Dodge Stratus.
I swear to you, I would come in at 2-3 o'clock in the morning to do an hour
Me
or
too,
two
me
of
too,
radio,
me too.
I'll do
and
it.
just to play music I want to hear and sit and like smoke.
Yeah.
Hit a vape pen or something and just sit here and listen. I mean, I would love it.
I'll drink again.
And know
But
that
what would you
people
get
are listening.
Would you get facts about the, or just tell your own emotional stories about the songs?
Maybe just tell my own emotion. I'll just tell you why I'm picking it. This song's great. If you don't like it, hey everyone, the breakup song by Greg Kinn. Suck in my dick if you don't like it. You're an idiot. It's
Why
great.
don't we talk to Jacob? Why doesn't Jacob? Can you do this? Could you actually make this happen?
No,
we can't make it.
No, they can't.
Why not?
Because they don't want live radio at Sirius XM. I don't understand it at all.
But this is
no
live
one
radio.
tunes into.
It's crazy.
Sirius for, like the live part is what's fun about it.
Yeah, we're live.
They
right now.
literally they told me we can do yacht rock. Dan could do. You were doing the '90s thing.
Yeah.
But they've offered us all this stuff, but they
What did
keep
you-
saying we have to come in and just go. Oh, everyone, this is a great song. Come on, you know this one from the '80s. Everyone is Toto with Africa.
Yeah, you gotta
And then
hear
they go, okay. Wait, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now it goes. Everyone, that was Africa by Toto. How cool! And like,
All right, I'm
like,
doing
I don't
that
want
next
to do
week.
that.
I'm doing that next week.
I don't want to do it. I want
And I'm gonna ask if I can do straight and listen to music and drink
live.
live.
They're going to
Will
say
you
no.
come in with me?
Buddy, they will not let you do it. I've tried this for months and months.
Yeah,
A
I'm
year
in.
we've been going for this.
I'm in. I'm doing it. I'm making it happen. I'm
If
gonna
you
start
could turn
this
it
trend.
around, by
Start
all
with
means.
Rubber Band Man. Start with Rubber Band Man.
I'll come in with
ready?
you.
It's all of us in here, right?
Yeah.
We're all partying.
Yeah.
Rubber Band Man Do we have it coming up?
Dude, I love Christine was like, that was on me? What's up?
What's up, Rubber Band Man?
She goes, I thought you were calling me Rubber Band Man. Is that not what you're calling me? Is that
Me?
not my new name?
Well, you know I
Why
like
not?
I like Captain Lou Albano.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready? We're all drinking. We're having a good time. I don't know. No, this is T.I.'s Rubber Band Man.
This is wrong.
A little bit different than this has been. Oh, here we go. All right, guys, we're drinking. It's 2 a.m. Dan, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you, Bert.
Jay,
great to be here.
This weed is strong. Mike, what do you think in your name if you're a movie star? What would your name be?
I'm gonna stay with what do you mean? The
Rocky
same
Cheesecake?
Rocky Cheesecake. If he's driving a spaceship through the world, it's Rocky Cheesecake. I'm looking at Alf Bologna sticks.
Alf Bolognese.
Alf Bolognese is the man.
I just want you guys to know that we're not going anywhere. We're going to be here all night. I love you with all my heart. My name is Bert Kreischer. My special is called Secret Time on Netflix. That's fucking great. That's fucking great. That's fucking great.
That was good. That was good. That was goddamn good.
All right, do another one. Do another one. Do another
It
one.
wasn't bad at all.
This is our pitch to Sirius XM.
Lou, do you have it?
You got a good one? Dan, you have one queued up? I'll do one.
Yeah.
I got that down.
You got mine?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
It's got to be free flowing, drunk and loose.
It's Dan, Bert, Jay, and Mike hanging out. Goddamn that! This is way faster than it used to be when I worked at KFMA. It used to be 25-second intro.
No, but it doesn't matter. But you still get. That's not the post yet.
That's kind of the main post. You want to be like KFMA. If you can hit that, that was like a fun one day.
Really? Let me try to hit it real
That's
quick.
too
Here,
quick.
play it
That's
again,
too
play it
short.
again.
Yeah, I
A
know.
lot longer.
Ready? Here we go. I'll hit it quick. Hey, my name is Bert Kreischer. My show is Secret Time on Netflix. Here we go. Here we go.
Well, I'm gonna try to do it. That's a running downhill intro. Ready?
Yeah.
Fuck! I hope you're having a good time. It's the Soder. Smash Buckets. Yeah, they used to be 25 seconds. Am I wrong?
With that shit.
Yo, man, I worked in radio for fucking a long time, and that used to be the one that you were like, you really suck your own dick trying to hit the post, where you'd be like, don't forget KFMA.com, still some things. You're like,
Give me Rosanna by Toto.
Ooh, I like this.
Oh.
I sound like Dave Chappelle with this deep voice.
His voice change.
Yep. Oh, you know what that sound is, everybody. You remember Desperately Seeking Susan all the way to Pulp Fiction. She was hot until she was not, everybody. Oh, I blew it.
You got to make it. You got to make it.
Yeah.
You got to
I
make
know,
it
I blew- I-
inclusive.
I didn't get-
with
yeah.
all of us. Like,
You know what I like?
we're hanging out drinking. This is our pitch to Sirius XM.
You know what I like though is that you were like, all right, and you like went into a long
blew
story.
it.
You're like, and then she
I thought I had
got
to go a little bit. I had
fucked.
for some reason I had a little bit longer in my head. That it was
Make
good.
it. Be in the moment. Be in the moment.
Hey.
A little buzz. A little bit of like.
Jay?
This is what we do, guys. It's late night. It's 2 a.m. You're in your truck.
What's
You're
my
driving
song?
home.
I'm thinking, what's my song?
Sister Christian.
Oh, okay. I was gonna. That's too epic.
that's
How about Rock the Cradle of Love, Billy Idol?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Can I just?
Sure.
It should be a song that inspires you to drink. Like for me, it's
Ooh.
the Smiths. It's something like a little like out there. Like
Well, then I'm gonna say one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. George
Okay.
Thorogood.
Let's do it. Okay, I'll no, hang on. I'm gonna raise my hand, and when I drop my hand, start playing it. Okay, because part of this fun is us. We're fucking around. We're having a good time. Okay. Oh, dude, and that's the last time I ever was naked in bed with 3 guys.
I just wanted to sit in there for a little
You're
bit.
right. He's ready now. Go ahead.
All right. So, and then I got on the horse, and I was like, apparently, I don't have control of this horse.
Jesus, Lou. What happened? No. What's the?
It starts with a slow fade.
It's one bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, wait, what's
Starts
the?
with so
I
much
drink alone.
silence.
I'm thinking I drink alone is what I meant. I'm
All
sorry.
right, when my hand goes
It's
up,
better,
start it,
yeah.
okay?
Ready, brother.
Okay? So I grab her by both ears. I'm like, fuck it. I'll just rip both her ears off. Who cares? I don't know.
Oh, Bert Kreischer keeps the stories coming, and Dan keeps the drummers drumming. We got Rocky Cheesesteaks hanging out all night with us, everybody. We're partying here at Sirius XM, Untucked Radio, UNTK, the Bubba Bean of New York, the machine, the voice, the chest, and me. I'm the tits. We're here, everybody.
I like that. I think that sells the show.
I think, you nailed
I
it.
think we did it.
I think they're gonna give us 5 hours of live radio.
Jacob, can you explain at all why that? Because Christine, every time she brings it up to me again about coming in and recording intros and outros, I scoff and get completely furious at it, and don't understand the reason why a radio force that is Sirius XM doesn't want anybody playing live music, like playing it on the. What's the point of that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not part of the music.
We're doing it for free, Christine. What do they say? What's their problem?
You do the whole hour
He's the
clean.
brass.
You do the whole hour clean.
It's music.
No, but it's
No, you're probably not. Can they just XL it for an hour?
No, absolutely not.
No, I know.
It's going to be
on
playing in the
Bonfire.
doctor's office. You have to be.
No, listen, I understand.
I
Listen,
think that's
we can
the problem.
absolutely, of course, we can do it clean.
We can do clean.
Of course.
You mean not cursing?
Yeah,
we
it's
can do
fine.
Oh, the music plays in doctors' offices.
Well, it can.
Yeah, they have to be able
Is
to
it-
say.
But I'm also
If it's
asking,
an
can we do
anesthesiologist, we're
it?
fine.
Why can't we do it 2 to 4 in the morning, just playing music and chilling out and smoking and drinking? Why?
Can you give me Steve Winwood back in the high life again?
Oh, I like
You might
this.
be able to change it for a different channel, like if it's Ozzy's Boneyard.
Well, dude, we're doing 80s. We're
we
doing
want 80s music.
We want to do
though.
80s on 8. So I go, hey, what's going on? It's Dan Soder, Bert Kreischer, Mike Veion, and Big J. You're getting your wisdom teeth pulled. Well, right now, we got enough sedatives to make us all feel like we are. Avoid dry socket and enjoy eating soup for the next 3 weeks. And remember, you'll be back in the high life in no time. Here's some Steve Winwood on Untucked.
That was good. Strawberry Hills. Hit me with Strawberry Hills.
Yeah, good.
Hit me with Strawberry Hills. See if I can do it. I don't know. I haven't listened to this song in forever.
Peter Gabriel?
You right? Isn't that what you just played? Yeah.
Strawberry Hill?
Strawberry Hill.
No, Blueberry.
Salisbury Hill.
Salisbury.
Strawberry Hill. I'm like, that sounds fucking cool.
Salisbury.
I think that's my wife's tits.
Strawberry Hills.
And red nipples. Secret night.
You got it? Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
It's so good to have you guys back. I'm sitting here with Jay Soder and Dan Bergen. I'm fucked up.
Can I do Quiet Riot? Come on, bang your head.
That's the best one for sure.
Yeah, do it, Mikey. Do it,
Come
Rocky
on,
Cheesesteak.
I'm not a radio guy. I'm
I
not good at
know.
this.
Come
It's my
on,
first
Rocky
try.
Cheesesteak.
Just raise your hands in the air.
Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm hanging here with Dan, Bert, and Jay Oakerson. We're getting ready to skull fuck your sister on a Friday night.
Dude, I love this song for me. This song for me is particularly. We used to drive, me and Lewis and Dave, when we were driving to do gigs in Montreal, when they would headline me at the Comedy Works up there, Jimbo's.
Yeah.
And we used to take these long drives, and we would do 2 hours of the ride, restarting that song over and over again, and say it's the best way to do shit intros for comics, you know.
Yeah, it's funny.
We go, do you have the song ready?
Yes.
When I point to you, kick it in, okay? When I point to you.
Yeah.
Goes, he's a rabbi, he's a comic, he's neither. He's from Brooklyn, New York. Modi. Yeah! In 3 hours.
Let me do me. Okay. Ready? Here we go.
I'll point to you when to do it.
Oh, no, I'll point. I'll point.
Because you have to. It's your intro and then he's.
Yeah,
and then that for the name.
I got you. I think I know how to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a father, he's a husband, he's a hesitant passenger, he's a machine! Oh, shit.
I gotta do me now.
I wish I could jack off again today.
Yeah. I have that a reoccurring thought quite often too, Bert. I have it a lot. He's a giant head. He's a ton of voices from the shadows of the Rocky Mountains. He's Dan Soder. Dude, this is awesome.
I'll do my own.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you like dirty jokes that you've thought of, you've probably already heard this nonsense. Make some noise for Philly's own Big Oakerson.
what a fun episode. Go. All right, Bert, get last one. You got one? You got one? You got one? No? Anyone got one?
Do 5 more.
Do 20 more. Do an hour more. Fuck it. Let's rip it.
I've had a blast. I'll be back tomorrow.
What do you think Comedy Central's going to pull us out of the studio? Fight
come
me.
back tomorrow?
Yeah.
You coming back on? 6 o'clock? Veion, what are you doing tomorrow?
Okay, Veion, come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I can come back.
All right, why don't you come back?
I'm going to tell you what we have here. That's fine. By the way, who gives a shit? Way fun. Come in tomorrow. Because at 7 p.m. tomorrow, we have Everlast coming in studio.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck
Oh
yeah,
my God.
dude. That's going to be awesome.
Guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to make them.
You play guitar?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, him playing.
Can we all take turns doing his voice?
And then you maybe know what it's like. Can I do Everlast? Can Everlast do a song about Mike and I living together? He goes, Dan's in the living room playing PlayStation. Mike's in the bedroom working out.
2 guys standing around a NutriBullet wishing they was in love.
That brings us together. What a fucking fun episode of The Bonfire.
So you heard it here. Bert Kreischer, Mike Veion coming in tomorrow.
And now, right now, go watch their special. Go watch Bert's special Secret Time on Netflix. Go download Mike's album, The Worst Kind of Thoughtful, on iTunes. Go to bigjcomedy.com and pick up tickets if you're in the Boston area.
Where are you this weekend, Dan? Where are you this weekend?
I'm in Long Island.
You're in Long Island. I'm in Rhode Island, everybody.
Fuck
Get your tickets. You know, bigjcomedy.com, dansoder.com. We'll all be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in 12 hours, everybody.
We might just stay here. We might just sleep over.
We're not 20 or 12. We'll see you in 20 hours, everyone. 22 hours.
22. 21 and a half.
12 hours.
12 hours.
2 or 5.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Are you my son?
I'll tell you exactly
Where
who
are my war
I'll tell you
medals?
exactly who the fuck I am. I'm Braddock McPickles.
Yeah.